Good morning, everybody. Today we're headed to the Oak Creek Canyon Overlook. We're gonna do some top rope soloing. This crag is perfect for it because it's a rappel in crag, so you got to rappel in or do a fat walk around. So we're gonna just rappel in, refix, top rope solo back up. I'll show you what it involves and I'll take you along for the day. See ya. Alrighty, everybody, we have made it. I picked my tree and my rappel spot. This is a common spot that everybody rappels in at, hence the spilled chalk and everything. I've rappelled in at this spot before. I know what route's right below me. So yeah, alrighty. So I got my system all set up here. Rope flaked. I got my stopper knot on the end of the rope. Always got to close the system. Even though I know my rope is going to touch the bottom, you always got to close the system no matter what. Stuff's all to the side, secure. I got my anchor here, 2 wraps, the bowline, stopper knot, long tail, still clipped in. I got my gree on top, locked. I'm gonna throw my rope, and that's about good. You can see it's not too far. The route I'm climbing is out to the left, so I'm gonna toss it out to the left. I'm gonna call it rope. There we go. Alrighty. I'm gonna double check. Harness is good. Leg loops look good. Carabiner is locked. Grigger is on top. Anchor looks good. I'm gonna weight it. Alright, now that I've weighted that, I'm going to take my personal anchor off. I'm gonna just attach that onto my harness. There we go. I'm gonna need that in just a second. So as I rappel off the edge, I'm looking for placements where I can refix my rope. That helps. That helps with edge protection. Make sure my rope stays safe. And yeah, these are the edges you want to be careful of, so I'm gonna peel off them slowly, and as I get off over that edge, I'm gonna look for my first gear placement. Here is a possible gear placement right here. That looks like a nice number 1, maybe a 7.5. That looks good to me. I'm gonna grab my personal anchor, attach that to the cam. This is not a life supporting, this is just get my weight off the rope for a second. So I'm just on the gear loop of that cam. Now I'm gonna pull up a bit of slack, and I'm going to refix the glove. We'll go with an alpine butterfly. There's that. Dress it well. Seat it. Make sure it's looking nice. These are pretty easy to untie. Leave a little bit of slack, so see, now that edge isn't to worry about. I can take my lanyard off. The reason I put my lanyard to the gear loop is to make sure I have room to tie this knot, and just so I have room to work. And yeah, so now you can see there's no edges to worry about. We're gonna step onto this ledge. Watch out for these cactus here. And you can see our route right below us. Nice block this rope. Get it adjusted. Here we go. Perfect. We tie this off. Just like that. So now once I pull that and it releases that slack, this won't touch the ground. So yeah, A little bit of fiddling, but it's not bad. The bottom of these climbs are always pretty dirty from all the runoff. And it's been raining last week and the week before that. So we've reached our first refix point to protect us from this edge here. I tried a quick release here for efficiency. Sometimes they get pretty tight, especially when you're bouncing on the rope a lot. One trick is to push a little bit up. There we go. Pull that out. And I'll pull this nut out right here. Perfect. Don't you love when a nut comes right out first try? But holds, gotta hold. There are some loose blocks around here. This is pretty wedged in here, so it's not too bad. Let's see. That's a jug. Oh yeah. This route is fun. These cracks are just so cool. The basalt is like, it's like granite mixed with sandstone. But it's got pockets like limestone sometimes, or like sandstone. It's pretty awesome. Some dirty wedges. Okay. This is the money part. We got twin cracks. This part is really fun. So, let's do it. Get a look at the view real quick. Wow, it's gorgeous here. Yep. All right. So now this in hand. Oh yeah, this is fucking awesome. That was so fun. Oh yeah. Fucking love this route. There's that cactus again. Nice. Jeez Louise. There we go. It's pretty hot now. With that sun out. Yeah. Like this. There we go. Top out's a little weird, but not too bad. We can just climb all the way up to our anchor. Rock! Oopsies. Here we are. Just got a personal anchor in. Perfect. Now, going for, there's a few right here, a few 11s and then a 12 minus. We got a tree anchor up there. Then just for fun, I built a gear anchor here. Just for practice. These are all very solid. Blocks don't make any noise. Got a number 4, a 1 and a 2. Equal as master point, and we'll just use that as our refix point. That way, we're double safe. Test this, I've already tested it, make sure I'm locked. And we're ready to go over the edge now. So yeah, we have our rope we gotta still throw, but we'll see you down there. All right, we are here. The 12 minus. It's very steep. You can see how the rope is not even touching the wall. And there's like a slab section even before it. So it's pretty steep, so this should be fun. I think this is the best start right here. There's not really any feet. Nice. There we go. Uh-oh. There's some wasps on the route. Looks like they might just be cruising by. There's one there. 2 there. Jeez. 3, 4. Uh-oh. I think there might be a wasp nest around that area. Hopefully I won't have to bail. I think it should be fine. They're pretty docile, it looks like. Hopefully I can just cruise on by. Microtractions are pretty much auto feeding now. That's perfect because we're getting to the hard part right now. Please be chill. Got these 2 tiny crimps. Need to do a high walk off to that crimper. Right there. Oh my god, that's nothing. Look at this fucking crack right next to each other too. Ah! What the fuck? What the fuck? That's it. You get left hand, pinky, middle finger, lay back, super bad. You get your right hand up to this. 3-finger lock, which is better than the first one, for sure. You're actually pulling that. You gotta get to that crimper, and then to that best. I'm fully stumped across. My legs, holy shit. I was just doing the full splits. But I got that move. Bottom 3, pinky lock up to this horrible sloping crimp. And then I got the stem across. Whew. This should be hard and terrifying, especially with the wasps. But it's beautiful. Man, thanks for tagging along today. Top rope soloing with me out here at the Overlook. Sure is beautiful. Woo. We managed to do an episode down here. This is Pump House Wash. That might be our next objective. So we'll see you next week for next week's video. See you later.